Welcome to ZFF Daily. I'm your host, Ben Lyons. Joining me in studio right now, one of the co-founders of the Zurich Film Festival, Karl Spoerri. It's nice to see you. Congratulations on another year. It must be a very exciting time for you.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it was great. Opening the festival yesterday. It was a fantastic atmosphere. So no, we are very happy, and we're happy to have another 10 days. So yeah.
Well, before we get into some of the details that makes this year really special, let's make sure our viewers know where everything is happening around town. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Kristen Vermillion. Welcome to ZFF Daily. The 9th Zurich Film Festival has begun, and in the next 10 days, we have 122 films from 27 countries with 16 world premieres and 22 debuts. We have filmmakers from all around the world here to introduce their films. Some of them might even be picking up an award along the way. So come on down to the green carpet to check out your favorite stars, have dinner in one of our partner restaurants, and don't forget the parties every night. Just pick up a copy of our festival guide and find out all the information you need. Welcome to Sechseleutenplatz. We are here at the festival tent, which is the heart of the entire festival. It's open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., and it's where the filmmakers, film buffs, national and international press, as well as you, the audience, are welcome to come and spend some time. The ticket office is right here behind me, one of 3 in the city. We also have them at Paradeplatz and at Sil City. We're partnering with 4 cinemas here this year at the Zurich Film Festival, one of which is the Corso right here behind me, where the gala premiere of Prisoners starring Hugh Jackman will be seen. We also have the Art House Les Paris right around the corner, as well as Film Podium and Arena Cinemas in Sil City. ZFF partner restaurants invite you to dinner. We have so many around the city for you to choose from. If you're over by Sil City, check out Roosterei, where you can have dinner and drinks in a former paper mill. After dinner, you might be in the mood for a party. Check out one of several parties hosted every night at the Zurich Film Festival. For example, Club Bellevue or Aura. Last but not least, we have the award night at the Opera on October 5th. This is where the filmmakers will receive their awards, and also where Michael Haneke will receive the prestigious Tribute Award. Enjoy the festival!
Thank you very much, Kristen. It seems like the festival is getting bigger and bigger every year, but take me back to the beginning. Where did you get the idea to come up with a festival here in Zurich?
Well, it was actually kind of a spontaneous idea because the thing was I was traveling to other festivals, and I always felt that Zurich would be the perfect city to host a festival because the infrastructure is perfect. You have a lot of cinemas, you have a lot of people going to the movies, and you have the hotels. You have all the things you need to host a good festival. So that was the one of the reasons we thought, oh, that could work. And on the other hand, you also have enough companies who can support the festival, because obviously you also need the sponsors, the financiers, who can bring some money to the table. And all these pieces together, then we said, okay, let's do it. We tried.
Well, you mentioned that you had a chance to go to some of the other premiere festivals around the world, and you look at Cannes or Toronto or Sundance, and those festivals have been going on for years. But this is the 9th year for Zurich, and already you guys are amongst some of the more important festivals around the world. How did it get so big so fast, you think?
Well, obviously we are ambitious, so we want to, move forward every year. We want to develop it, and it's, as I said, I think it's really a good city to host it. It's not that we are so good, but I think it's really the thing that the city works perfectly for a festival. It's in the heart of Europe, so everyone likes to travel here. It's easy to get here. So yeah, and we were lucky we could develop it very good. A lot of people came in from the early days on. Oliver Stone came in the 3rd year, Stephen Frears in the 2nd. So so it was a big development since then. And we were very happy to have it like this.
You know what I love about film festivals is that they mean something different to different people. So for some people, for film fans, they want to see 4 or 5 movies a day. Other executives from Hollywood want to come and take 4 or 5 meetings a day. What's your day-to-day like here at the film festival? What are you doing? And I'm surprised you even have time for us, so I appreciate that. But you must be all over the city running around.
Yeah, we are all over the city running around, taking welcoming guests and going to the premieres. having dinners, having meetings. So it's a little bit of everything, but that's what I like about the film festival, and yeah, that's great.
For people who are coming to the festival for the first time, like myself, what would you tell them about the festival in terms of some advice on how to navigate everything?
Well, I would definitely start at the Sechsleutenplatz. I would go to the Sechsleutenplatz and then start from there and just go to the movies and explore it. I think that's the best advice you can give.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of interesting titles this year.
Yeah.
So here's a look at some of our favorites.
122 films will be screened at the 9th Zurich Film Festival in 9 categories. In 4 of the categories, up-and-coming filmmakers will be competing for the coveted Golden Eye, the festival's main award, which comes with a cash prize of 20,000 Swiss francs for each winning film. Here's a quick preview of some of the categories this year. 12 movies will be competing in the category International Feature Film. The winning film will be selected by an international jury, with Mark Forster as jury president. One of the 12 movies, Parkland, recounts the chaos that ensued in Dallas, Texas, the day President John F. Kennedy was assassinated. In international and German language, 26 documentary films will be screened. For example, the life story of basketball sensation Jeremy Lin by filmmaker Evan Jackson Leong. The most anticipated movies of the year will be shown in the category Gala Premieres, which features gems discovered at other festivals and casts of international stars. Hugh Jackman will be attending to present his new movie Prisoners on the 28th of September. This year's New World View is dedicated to Brazil. On this fertile soil in the past few years, a new generation of filmmakers with notable debuts has been born. The selection covers a broad spectrum of cinema, and all sides of Brazilian film production will be represented. The documentary Cida Cinza is a look at the street art scene in Sao Paulo. Together with the Zurich Department of Education, this year the ZFF selected 5 kids' movies. The movies will be screened in their original languages and will be translated live. Young audience members can rate the movies directly after the screening. The best-rated kids' movie will be presented at the ZFF Award Night. This was just a quick peek at some of the categories at the Zurich Film Festival. Come and see some of the 122 films for yourself.
Well, obviously something for everybody at this year's festival. How do you begin the process of curating all the films and deciding what's going to play here?
Well, we always start the year in Sundance, and then we go to Sundance, and we go to Berlin, then we go to the other festivals like Cannes. And on the other hand, we get a lot of submissions. So we have a team of 5 programmers, and they are watching all these films. And, I watch also a lot of films, and together we move forward with the programming. It's always a difficult selection process. Sure. Because you always are debating about films, and sometimes you think, oh, this could work, and then you pick it, and then maybe it's a good choice or not. You will see it at the festival, so It's always a little bit tricky, but it's also fun.
You mentioned that you start the year off at Sundance, and one of the movies that's playing this year in Zurich is Fruitvale Station, which is one of the best movies I've ever seen at Sundance. What does it mean to have that film here and to have director Ryan Coogler here as well?
Well, I couldn't agree more. I mean, I saw the film in Sundance, and I was really blown away. I had no expectations. I heard nothing about the film. I didn't even know the story. It's obviously a very American story, but I saw the film, and I was so touched, and it's such an incredible work. And I mean, he's still so young, Ryan, I think 27. I don't know how he has done that movie. But I'm so happy that he's coming, that he's presenting his film here, because I really think this film will make some more noise in the next couple of months, and I'm pretty sure it will pick up a couple of awards.
Absolutely. Are you looking for any titles that are kind of under the radar to see how they perform here? Are there some films off the beaten path that maybe our audience should be aware of?
Well, yeah, I think there are a couple of films which I think, for example, one of the films is playing in international competition is Traumland.
I had a chance to see it yesterday.
Yeah,
And it's nice with so many different international films here to have a movie that takes place in Zurich here.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but it's an interesting film because it's a Swiss-based story, but on the other hand, you have all these people coming, you know, and playing these parts from all over Europe. So it's kind of an international story, but I think it's something you should watch out for.
Speaking of a film with an international story, Rush kicked off the festival last night in grand style. And ZFF Daily was on the scene, on the green carpet. Why are they green carpets, by the way?
Well, we started it a couple of years ago because we were compensating, you know, all the flights for all the filmmakers coming in, and this was like the signature for it. This was the green carpet, and it's different from all the other festivals, and so people liked it, so we kept that.
It's a nice little tradition, something a little different.
Exactly.
So we appreciate you taking some time.
Hey, thank you very much.
Nice to see you, Karl.
Thank you very
and
much.
this is our time last night at the gala premiere of Rush. Last night, the Zurich Film Festival rolled out the green carpet for its 9th opening. Plenty of fans were there to get a glimpse of their favorite stars at the first screening of Rush. ZFF Daily was there as well to find out what people were most excited about at the opening night gala.
Which is not legal.
5/8, 7 inch too wide. You know that doesn't have the slightest effect on speed, but you complained.
0.02 of a second.
About the story behind the auto race sport, and I'm fascinating about racing.
I am very excited to see Daniel Bruhl in the part of my friend Niki Lauda in Rush.
Yeah, I like to look at fast cars. I don't like to be in them. I don't like to be around them, but I like to look at them.
Okay.
I love fast cars. That's my problem.
Well, that's it for today's show. Tomorrow on ZFF Daily, we preview the Swiss film Neuland, plus Kristen's interview with the writer of Rush, Peter Morgan. Thanks for watching, everybody.